Hi guys, how you doing? Okay, so I wanted to talk today about something that we all do and we need to stop doing. It's this thing about assumptions. Gosh, how many times have we looked at somebody, never had a conversation with them, don't know anything about them other than maybe what we've heard about them, and we assume things about them based on how they appear, based on how they greet us or don't greet us, how they carry themselves, etc. We assume a lot about people, and we need to stop it because we really don't know what people are going through. Many times, we might have an assumption about somebody and maybe think that they're rude or maybe think that they're unapproachable, etc. And you just don't know what they're facing. Suppose so many things could be happening in their day-to-day life that you're totally unaware of, that affects the way that they might come across, affects the way that they appear to you, and you have now walked away with an assumption about these people without having any facts. It's something that we really need to be careful and wary of, because we all do it. All of us are guilty of making judgments about people, assuming stuff, and walking away with certain assumptions about them based on a lack of information. And it's really not wise to do that, and it's not even just what we assume about people, it's what we assume sometimes too about situations. I heard something, I think it was yesterday, somebody came to me with some information, and automatically, and I don't know why this happens, but automatically my mind went to the negative. My mind went to, through them no want this or that, they try and fight against me or whatever. And I really had to stop and be like, Lord, help me to see this situation the way you see it. Help me to think the way you think. Help me to have the same information that you have and not walk away with an assumption. Because you see, once we walk away from a situation with an assumption, we can damage relationships that way. We can damage opportunities that way, because we believe that them a fight against we, so and we take what we sell for whatever from a situation based on an assumption. And it's always good to get information, where possible. Get clarity. And I mean, it happens to all of us. We can have negative thinking about certain situations, and we might think a certain thing. But the best thing to do in every situation where you're totally unsure is to ask questions. Because the thing about assumptions is that assumptions are not facts. Assumptions, and then sometimes the enemy would want that. The enemy would want you to walk away with an assumption, to damage your relationship, to damage this perfect opportunity that has come to you, because of fear. A lot of times we don't ask questions because we're afraid to hear the truth, or we're just afraid to maybe confront a situation. We're afraid of what we will hear, so it's easier for us to walk away with an assumption. But that's dangerous. It's dangerous to assume things. We must always seek clarity, always seek to understand, always seek to get an understanding in every single situation, because assumptions can damage. They really, really can. And so I caution you, as I caution myself, to seek truth in every situation and stop assuming stuff. You don't know everything. You really, really don't. And when you actually take the time to ask questions and somebody tells you something, take it. And don't believe that they're not telling you the truth. Whatever them tell you, just take it and just give them the benefit of the doubt and walk away from it, so you can have peace. So many times we assume stuff and we walk away and we're so uneasy and we're just so angry and so upset, instead of seeking peace. And you get the peace that you need when you ask questions and you receive the truth. So let's stop assuming, for our own good. Bye.